Hello. This is going to be the review of the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. Yeah, so if you want to see how this works, then stay tuned and stay tuned for the review after. The foundation looks like this. Not the color of the foundation. So when you go into your local drugstore, if they have one opened already, just go ahead and swatch it if you can. If not, just go with your normal shade if you've tried the other L'Oreal foundations from the L'Oreal Infallible line. Okay, so this one is in the color Classic Tan. Before I bought Caramel Beige because I thought, like Lit, I thought that was going to match me, but it was a little bit too light. So I went with Classic Tan, and I believe that's the other colors that I have that's the color I have for the other foundations. Actually no, the Pro Matte I have Creamy Cafe, and that's way too dark for me. But yeah, I think I have Classic Tan and the Pro Glow. I have it linked down below what my other colors are, like what's a shade comparison for me. But if you want my perfect match, it's Cadiz by NARS Weightless Foundation. So I just bought this one, so this one's new. I haven't tested it. I color corrected because I have acne scarring, and if you have acne scarring, from my personal knowledge, even if it says that it's a full coverage foundation, acne scarring is one of those tricky things to where it's not going to cover completely, and yeah, that's just how it goes. So I've seen a lot of reviews about, oh, it's not full coverage because it doesn't fully cover acne scars. Well, duh. But, you know, hey, to each their own. So on one side of my face, I'm trying to pick which side I want to do. Okay, so on this side of my face, this is the better side right now. I'm going to do with the Beauty Blender, and on this side I'm going to use my It Cosmetics foundation brush. I just want to see how it is. I don't really like a Beauty Blender for foundation, but we're going to try it out. So I'm going to do this side first. I'm just going to take it straight from the tube and squeeze it on my face. I did a line. And it's actually clean. To blend this out. Oh, I should probably zoom you guys in. Okay, that did absolutely nothing for me. Okay, we're not going to go with that way. This is my foundation brush. I'm just going to use it on both sides. This is my Velvet Luxe LBD Foundation 302 brush by It Cosmetics. Favorite foundation brush of all time. So I'm going to take some more. Try not doing it in line. Maybe that's where I messed up, but I'm not using a Beauty Blender again for that. This color is much better. So if you guys can see, you can still see through it though. But yeah, this is not full coverage at all. I color corrected and you still can like see my acne scars, but yeah, I mean personally I don't have a problem with that, but if a foundation is claiming that it's full coverage, then yeah, I mean in the mirror it looks good, but like on camera it's not full coverage. Let me tell you if it's in the mirror, if it's full coverage. In the mirror, it is full coverage. I can't see nothing. I don't know what the camera's doing, but I can't see nothing through the mirror. So we'll go through the claims in the review. I did a weird 5 this time. Just gonna blend it out. I pat in certain areas that I need more coverage and then I swirl to blend. That's just how I do my foundation, personally. But you guys can still see that this is matching me perfectly. So this would probably be best for my winter shade. I don't even feel anything on my skin. Okay, this is what it looks like. Excuse my dark eyes. I just have really dark eyes for some reason. I've always had them. This is what it looks like. Let's zoom in, guys. Excuse the huge pores. I have real skin. Can you see the marks? My skin's breaking out for some random reason. I typically don't put foundation on my nose, but I think I will. So I just took whatever was left in the brush and I just wiped my face. This is what it looks like. You can see my mole a little bit. That's a mole. That's not an acne scar. That's an acne scar. That's a mole. My mole. Oh my god, my nose. Okay. Yeah. So the review is coming up. Okay, so these are going to be my thoughts on the L'Oreal Total Cover foundation. Now, in the video, in my demo, you heard me say that I don't expect things to be full coverage. I didn't realize the name of this was Total Cover. I just bought it because it was new and I heard all about it and you know. But since this does say total cover, this absolutely does not totally cover everything. I color corrected before I used this, and the first time I used this, I did not color correct, and it gave me a medium to full coverage. You can still see my acne scarring through it, but you know, for me that's not a problem. But if your foundation is claiming to be total coverage, then it should be able to cover acne scars. Just saying, L'Oreal. The color selection for this is very iffy. It does not have that many darker shades. I believe it's 2 shades darker than the color I have, which is 310. And this color matches me perfectly in the winter, so 311 would probably match me perfectly in the summer. I would not recommend this as a summer foundation because you will get oily. But if you set it with a good powder, then you should be good. And I'm going to read you the claims and let you know if it does that. Finish is natural, very natural. It doesn't feel like you have on any makeup at all. Wears up to 24 hours. I would say no, because I feel like this would separate, because this is a creamy foundation, so I feel like it would separate. Yeah, and I wouldn't wear this 24 hours anyway. Even though I wear my makeup for a ridiculously long time. Coverage is high/complete. They shouldn't, I know it's called total coverage, but they shouldn't put complete on here. Oh, that's another language. Okay. It's supposed to be high. It is high coverage, but it is not complete coverage. So, yeah. I guess that's where the language barrier comes into play. Texture is airlight. It is airlight. It feels like I have nothing on my face at all. It feels like I have no foundation, which is great because I don't like feeling like I have on makeup at the end of the day, even though I love makeup, but just to feel it like on your skin is like ugh. So yeah, who would I recommend this foundation for? People with normal skin. Dry skin, no, because this would cling to your dry patches. Because yeah, because my nose is like bumpy or whatever and kind of dry, and this clung to it like nobody's business. So I wouldn't recommend it for that. And oily people, you can wear it, just set it with a powder. Would I recommend setting it with a powder first? I would say no, because it's gonna look cakey. But if you get oily, then set it with a powder, which is weird because you would think that you would set something with a powder to prevent it from getting oily. But personally, I don't think I would like the look of it because the powder would then make it look cakey, because this foundation is on the brink of cakey in certain areas. So my recommendation, and you don't want it to dry, you don't want it to look dry, because once it looks dry, it looks cakey, is why I say don't set it first. Don't set it before you get oily. That's what I mean by that. Color selection sucks. Price point, I paid, what is this foundation, like $13.99, so after tax it was like $15. So yeah, and then that sucks because if you go to Ulta, you can't even use your $3.50 off because it has to be $15 before tax. But if you buy at CVS, you can get your little coupons like I get a 30% off and stuff like that. And then Walgreens, I'm sure they have points things like discounts. I'm sure you can find a discount anywhere for this foundation. I just looked at myself, sorry, I look so cute, sorry, I slayed today. If you want to see this makeup look, it's gonna be linked down below. But yeah, so this foundation it gets a thumbs up from me because it gives you a flawless look. Look at this, flawless. But yeah, would I recommend you guys to try it? I'm sorry, excuse all the ums, I'm trying to edit those out. Would I recommend you guys to try it? Yes, because it's a drugstore, so you can take it back. Don't buy from Target though, because Target, they're a little iffy. But everywhere, other drugstores, they'll take it back. So yeah, go ahead, try it, see what you think, because you may not feel the way I feel, and you may not, and because I don't feel the way some other YouTubers feel about it. So it's an opinion thing, and when it comes to makeup, you gotta try things out in order to figure out if you do or don't like it. So that is all for this video. What was that? Everybody get your heads, bruh. Okay. Excuse me. That is all for this video. I'll talk to you guys in my next video, and please comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. It's 2017. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be filming more and hopefully posting more. But yeah, so that's enough for my rambling. Talk to you guys later.